They weren't just a pet. They were the keeper of secrets, the silent witness to every teenage drama, the warm presence at the foot of the bed on a lonely night. So when that presence is gone, the silence can be deafening. This video is for parents who want to honor that profound loss and guide their teen through one of life's first, most painful heartbreaks. Hello, and thank you for joining me for this incredibly important conversation. The grief that comes from losing a pet is a unique and powerful thing. For many teens, this is their very first encounter with the finality of death. It's a raw, confusing, and often lonely experience. Society doesn't always give us permission to grieve for an animal the way we grieve for a person. It's often a silent grief, which can make your teen feel like their immense sadness is somehow wrong or exaggerated. As a parent, you're in a dual role. You're likely grieving yourself, while also trying to be the emotional first responder for your child. It's an incredibly difficult balance. You might be wondering, what do I say? What do I do? How do I fix this unbearable sadness for them? The truth is, you can't fix grief, but you can become a grief companion. You can create a safe space where their sadness is allowed to exist, to be seen, and to be honored. Today, we're not just talking about coping strategies. We're talking about connection, remembrance, and healing. We'll explore 10 compassionate, practical ways you can support your teen through this journey. Let's begin. Strategy number 1. Validate, validate, validate. The most important step. Your teen's pain is real and it is huge. The single most damaging thing you can do is minimize it. The single most healing thing you can do is validate it. Avoid phrases like, "Don't cry, it was just a dog," or the dreaded, "We can always get another one." These statements, while often well-intentioned, tell your teen that their feelings are invalid. Instead, use powerful, validating language. "This hurt so much because the love was so real. It's okay to be this sad. I miss them too. The house feels so empty without them, doesn't it? There is no right way to feel right now. Whatever you're feeling, sadness, anger, even numbness, it's all okay." By validating their pain, you are telling them, "Your heart is safe with me. I see your grief, and I'm not afraid of it." Strategy number 2. Be the grief companion, not the grief fixer. As parents, our instinct is to solve our children's problems. But grief is not a problem to be solved. It's a process to be moved through. Your job is not to carry their grief for them, but to walk with them as they carry it. The backpack analogy. Imagine grief is a heavy backpack. I can't take it off your shoulders and carry it for you as much as I want to, but I can walk right beside you. I can hold your hand, and I can remind you to take breaks and rest. We'll walk this path together. Just be present. Sometimes the most powerful support is silent. Sit with them while they cry. Watch their favorite movie with them. Bring them a cup of tea. Your quiet, steady presence says more than 1,000 well-meaning words ever could. Strategy number 3. Create a ritual of remembrance. Grief needs an outlet. Rituals provide a structured, beautiful way to process emotions and honor a life. This gives your teen something to do with their sadness. Create a memory box. Find a special box and fill it with cherished items. Their pet's favorite toy, their collar, photos, a clay paw print if you have one. This contains the memories in a tangible, sacred way. Hold a small ceremony. It doesn't have to be formal. Gather in the backyard, share your favorite stories about your pet, and read a poem. Let everyone who loved the pet have a chance to say goodbye. Create a living memorial. Plant a tree, a flower, or a whole garden in their honor. Every time it blooms, it will be a beautiful reminder of the love that continues to grow. Think of the movie Coco, where remembering loved ones keeps their spirit alive. Rituals do the same thing for our beloved pets. Strategy number 4. Model healthy grieving by sharing your own. Your teen is learning how to grieve by watching you. If you hide your own sadness to appear strong for them, you might accidentally teach them that showing sadness is a sign of weakness. Be authentically human. It is incredibly powerful for your teen to see you cry. Let them see your tears. We can say, I was just thinking about the way he used to greet me at the door, and it made me feel really sad. It's okay for us to be sad together. Share your own memories. Talk about your favorite moments. Remember that time he stole the whole sandwich off the counter? I was so mad then, but it's a funny memory now. Sharing stories keeps the pet's spirit alive in your home and normalizes the process of remembering with both laughter and tears. Strategy number 5. Explain the waves of grief. Grief is not a neat, linear process. It's more like waves in the ocean. Some moments the water is calm. The next, a huge wave of sadness can knock you off your feet unexpectedly. Prepare them for the ambush. Explain this concept to your teen. You might be having a totally normal day, and then you'll see another dog that looks like him, and a giant wave of sadness might hit you out of nowhere. That's completely normal. That's how grief works. Just let the wave wash over you. It will pass. This explanation is a gift. It helps them understand their own unpredictable emotions and prevents them from thinking, "What's wrong with me? I was fine 5 minutes ago." Let's take a gentle pause here. If this conversation is resonating with you and helping you feel more equipped to support your child, I would be so grateful if you would like this video and subscribe to the channel. By doing so, you're helping us create a library of compassionate resources for parents navigating life's toughest moments. Thank you for helping us build this supportive community. Strategy number 6. Address the practicalities with sensitivity. The empty leash. What do you do with the pet's bed, their food bowls, the leash by the door? These items can be painful daily reminders of the loss. Give them agency. Do not quietly pack everything away yourself, thinking you're sparing them pain. This can feel like you're trying to erase the pet's existence. Instead, make it a gentle, collaborative decision. Offer options. Say, "I know seeing their things around might be hard right now. We don't have to decide anything today, but when you're ready, we can think about what to do. We could put some special things in the memory box, or we could donate the other things to an animal shelter to help other animals. What feels right to you?" There is no deadline. Strategy number 7. Talk directly about guilt and what-ifs. Guilt is an incredibly common and cruel part of pet loss grief, especially if the death was sudden or involved a decision about euthanasia. Open the door to the conversation. Your teen might be torturing themselves with thoughts like, "What if I had noticed they were sick sooner?" Or, "Did we do the right thing?" You can gently bring this up by saying, "Sometimes when we lose someone we love, our brain tries to find ways to blame ourselves. Have you been having any of those what-if thoughts?" Provide powerful reassurance. Remind them of the reality of their love. You gave them the most wonderful life filled with love, comfort, and so much happiness. The decision we made came from a place of deep love to end their suffering. That is the ultimate act of kindness. Strategy number 8. Navigate the new pet conversation. With extreme care. This is a minefield. Rushing to get a new pet is often a parent's attempt to fix their child's pain, but it can backfire spectacularly. The replacement problem. A new pet can feel like a betrayal to the one they just lost. It doesn't allow your teen the necessary time to fully grieve. They might even resent the new animal. The rule of time and language. Wait months, not days or weeks. And when you do bring it up, frame it carefully. Instead of, "Let's get a new dog," try, "I know no one could ever replace Buster. But I wonder if someday our hearts might be ready to open up and share our love with another animal who needs a home." This honors the past while gently looking toward the future. Strategy number 9. Encourage healthy outlets for big emotions. Teens, especially boys, may not always want to talk about their feelings, but those feelings need to go somewhere. Suggest creative expression, journaling, writing a letter or poem to their pet, Drawing or creating a photo album can be powerful ways to process grief without words. Encourage physical activity. Grief can get stuck in the body. Going for a run, hitting a punching bag, or even just going for a long walk can help release pent-up sadness and anger. The healing power of nature. Spending time in nature can be incredibly grounding and restorative during a time of loss. Strategy number 10. Know when grief needs more support. Profound grief is normal. However, if weeks turn into months and your teen is still unable to function, it might be time to seek professional help. Watch for these signs: prolonged withdrawal from friends and activities they once loved, significant changes in sleeping or eating patterns, a drop in school performance, expressing feelings of persistent hopelessness or worthlessness. Frame it as a strength. Grief this big can be a lot for anyone to handle alone. Talking to a therapist who understands grief can give us some extra tools to help us through this. We can do it together. So, as we come to a close, remember this. The depth of your teen's grief is a direct reflection of the depth of their love. That pain is a testament to a beautiful, profound bond. Your job is not to erase the pain, but to make space for it. Your job is to be the anchor in their storm, reminding them that it's okay to hurt, and that they are not alone in their sadness. This experience, as heartbreaking as it is teaching your child about love, loss, and empathy in a way nothing else can. The love we have for our pets never truly dies. It transforms. It becomes a part of our story, a collection of beautiful memories that we carry in our hearts forever. By guiding your child through this with compassion and patience, you are giving them a gift that will last a lifetime. The understanding that it is safe to love deeply, even when it means risking heartbreak. Thank you for being here today. If you feel comfortable, I invite you to share the name of a beloved pet you remember in the comments below, as a small tribute. Let's fill this space with love and remembrance. Be kind to yourself and be kind to your teen.